I mean, for God's sakes, we talk about this a lot of time. Yoon and the freaking glue situation.
Thing. She tried to kill him.
Like, there's a very dark side to fandom. And those are the points we were talking about. Yes, there is a few, ridiculous little things, let's trend this certain topic or let's trend this certain topic. There are certain things that...
Yeah, that's not dangerous.
That's dangerous.
That's
it's just...
quirky fandom.
Yeah, quirky fandom. But, I just want everybody to understand that we didn't mean to offend anybody. And if you got offended, please don't be. We're a very humorous show. When we come here, it's to get away from the real world. We come in here to laugh, talk about nonsense for 3 hours.
We say things that other people can't.
Exactly. We are the forum for people who think like us, which in the year and a half we've done the show seems to be a lot of people
think like us, thinking, oh, what's going on here? Exactly. How come that didn't happen? Why didn't you talk about this? Mm-hmm. That's us.
Exactly.
That's what we do.
Not only do we bring you,
we open our mouths and say it straightforward.
Exactly. We don't hold back pretty much on the show. We don't hold back.
We don't try to offend on any level.
Not whatsoever.
We have absolutely no disrespect to anybody out there. But if some subject comes up, we have to
throw
our views out there.
That's it. We started this show because there is no other show out there that will give you news in K-pop and J-pop straight up without the sugarcoat.
Exactly.
I mean, and if you are one of the people who are part of fandom, you know that when it comes to Twitter, LiveJournal, Facebook, you guys talk about these things on there. But there's nobody out there on the air telling you, saying these things the way you're thinking them.
There are certain things that you can't even post on those because they will get taken down.
That too.
The companies will be like, look, you can't do this, you can't do that. Take that shit down.
Exactly.
And you will either get your forum closed.
Yep.
And your ass booted out of somewhere.
Oh, yeah. There's been plenty of times people that follow our show who've told us, oh, I got kicked out of this forum because I said this one little thing. And you know what? We here are all about freedom of speech and say what you want and say what you feel. We're all uncensored, and that's why we're here. We feel like we're the voice of you guys because we're fandom fans.
Exactly.
That's how we all started. This is the only reason why we started the show was because we're fans of music, of K-pop, J-pop, and C-pop. This is why we started the show. Uncensored for you guys. So, if you got offended, then, I don't know what to tell you, but that, please don't be offended.
That's just what it is.
I don't take, when it comes to entertainment, I don't take any of it seriously.
Yes.
Because it's just entertainment.
Exactly.
Okay? If it has nothing to do with, my family or with work or school, I don't take anything else seriously. So what offended me was when they had said that we are looking down on K-pop fans and all these things. I do not look down on anyone. I don't know these people's past. I don't know these people to judge or anything. So I don't look down on anyone.
Anybody.
I don't have the time to criticize and judge and go on the internet and talk bad about anybody or their fandoms or anything like that. The individuals who are the ones that do the crazy stuff, those are the ones that are always the ones that are on the internet doing all this stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
So of course that's what you're gonna see.
Exactly.
So those are the ones we point out. You know, the ones where we're like, damn, really? They did this?
Exactly.
But as opposed to the 5 that you always read about or whatever, the few that come out and do these crazy things, there's hundreds more that are in it just simply because they like to listen to the music.
Right.
Or they like to watch the dramas or watch the performances, whatever.
The good will always weigh out the bad.
Exactly. And, we're all about the good here. Trust me. I mean, we don't look down upon, the good fandom. We just look down upon the bad, terrible side of fandom. And that is all.
Exactly.
So, sorry for the serious, moment here at Asian Pop Addict, which is a rare, but I wanted to address it because at first it really got me fired up, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a new what the fuck vlog about these, haters. But then I sat back and I could understand and see where these people who left comments, came from.
They don't listen to the show regularly,
right?
So they probably figure, okay, we're just
rude,
another show that's just trying to be seen or whatever, or we're supposed to be a certain way because we're on the radio.
Exactly.
No,
But mind you, the other interviews that we've had, I don't think we've ever received anything as bad as this. So, it's the new people that don't know us.
Exactly.
And I was so glad to see a lot of the people who have listened to us be there and support.
Exactly.
Jump to defense.
Yes.
Because they know how we are. And mind you, here's the thing. There's Cynthia who's in the radio. But it's not like she's not like a radio DJ, 5 days a week.
Per se.
Whatever. Exactly.
Right. I'm behind the scenes in radio.
There's me who's science. There's Anna who's like history and writing. So, give us a chance. This is our, we're trying to learn at the same time we're doing this.
Exactly.
And we
Everybody
haven't had any
that.
complaints so far.
Nobody is ever going to know 100% everything about a fandom.
Exactly.
Never.
That's exactly right. And it's like Betty said, we're learning by doing. And we're trying to be that show that is hosted by fans, but can also get the information that you guys want out there. Try to get the artists and people that you guys want on.
The background people.
The background
who no
people,
one ever
not
seems
just
to care
artists,
about.
but choreographers. People behind the scenes who know your artists more. We're trying to get that to you. We're first and foremost fans of music.
Exactly. People who have seen them in their most intimate moments
Exactly.
before the show.
Exactly.
Before they get to the next city.
Exactly.
After the show.
Exactly. So, we're just trying to be that show that is just a person just like you who likes the humor stuff, who also can dig the news, who also can dig, the fuckery that we talk about, But we're also trying to reach out to certain people to bring you the scoop that you guys want.
This is where you go after you sat down and read or listened to the scripted interview.
Exactly.
With the questions that they weren't allowed to ask or subject that they weren't allowed to touch on.
Exactly. We bring you and ask the questions to the people who we have on that you guys really want.
That you've asked. That we printed out and asked.
Exactly.
It's not like we make up these questions on our own.
No. For the most part,
beforehand, you know that this person is coming on. You send in your questions. Some of the questions that we can't get to because there's so many, so we have to, randomly select and ask the questions that are there from the people who listen. And we try not to sugarcoat it either. We're very real people because we're trying to be different from the actual reporters. Like, it's great you guys can read transcripts, of an interview, but we try to get the actual personality of the person. Exactly.
We're trying to get what's real. And that's what we always pride ourselves on here on the show, is that we keep it real.
And I'm sure many of you are out there are so sick and tired of watching an interview or reading a transcript where they ask a question and then the person is hesitant to answer it because of their management group, they can't answer it. So they're fidgeting in their chair, and then automatically the host apologizes, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're not allowed to do that."
Exactly. No, here we don't ask the same general questions. I'm sure you guys already know what their favorite color is. We're not going to keep asking that question. We ask some real questions. There's also some some lolsy type questions. So because we're all about laughter on the show. I mean, I don't know how much more I can put it to you, but if you guys give us a chance, besides listening to the Shane Yoon interview, maybe go listen to our other interviews we've done. We've done with Korean R&B singer Jay, with Puma Shock, with choreographer Rino Nakasone. Listen to those interviews. See if that's more to your liking. Just don't take one interview or one small segment and think that that's it. We hate K-pop. We hate everything about fandom.
Exactly.
We hate you people. If we hated that, then we wouldn't be doing the show. Point blank and simple. And we are very open to criticism and constructive criticism. So if you have it, please, asianpopaddict@gmail.com. Feel free to send it in. But first, give us a chance and then give us your criticism. All right.
Are we done being serious?
Yes, I'm done. Oh, God. That was so tough. Oh, my God.
Left a bad taste in my mouth.
I did think about putting up the Shane Yoon interview on YouTube, but after seeing what was going on our website, I decided not to.
Yeah.
So if people want to listen to the interview, just come to our site, download it, or just listen to it on the player. And, if you have a comment, drop a comment there. But I'm not going to put it up on YouTube because I already know how that's gonna go. So, trust me, I already know how that's gonna go.
Yeah, you're never gonna find out how they smell either.
Right? Who brings you that exclusive? How they smell?
Because Yuchun smells like the morning dew.
With a side of kimchi.
What?
What? That is fly.
I would so love to know what kind of kimchi he eats.
And
what kind of noodles.
Because
if he eats shim noodles, I will eat shim noodles day and night.
Day and night. Yuchun doesn't wear socks in the winter, right? He wears sandals. Maybe you should wear sandals in the winter. No socks. Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. For him, I do it.
You do it for him?
Yes.
Good.
When you inside somewhere.
Yes.
She was doing that shit on the outside.
Mind you, they have heated floors over there, so it ain't even fair.
No, but he goes outside like that.
He does. There was a picture of him on a
little seesaw thingy?
Was it a seesaw?
Like
or the merry-go-round?
The standing up one.
Yeah.
Does he not know that he can get parasites?
Obviously not.
Like that?
Obviously not. Because
he
loves him some sandals.
Just going at it.
I want to go buy him some sandals for his birthday next year and just send it to him.
Where are you going to send it to?
I don't know.
They were looking all happy on the playground and whatnot. Right? It was so cute.
He was just the oddball with no socks and sandals and freaking like minus 30-degree weather in Korea. Right? I'm like, all right, Yuchun, that's you. I can understand. I don't like being hot either.
I think Yuchun needs to sport the mustache and the little thing.
From Sung Kyung Kwon scandal,
Hell yeah.
that mustache goatee situation he had.
He is going to age so well.
Dee didn't see it, but at the ending of his drama, it's a few years later when he's married to the girl. And he's got like this goatee. He looks so good in a goatee.
Oh, shit.
Now, if only he can grow it. But I mean, he looked fly in a goatee. He looked real good. So, yeah. But yeah, if you have I'll put that little part where we talked about the seriousness, I'll put this on YouTube so that you guys can comment on it and, your feelings and your thoughts. I was going to do a whole vlog about it, but then I rethought about it and calmed myself down. But, yeah.
And hopefully this never has to happen again.
Okay?
Yeah,
Don't just assume off of one interview.
Yeah, please don't.